Okay, so we continue with the Become Immortal. Today is the 8th, so this is the second point where we get the Playstyle pluses. So a lot of people have been asking me what to do, and I'm going to still tell you what I think and my suggestions right now. As you know, I always play it safe with all information. I don't rush into anything, don't make mistakes like that. But look, you can see, for example, today is the 8th. The 4th, we had all the base play styles, which we'll go over in a second what to apply. An 8th can be earned via the Rivals Conqueror and Champion objective from the 8th of April. And then on the 11th, we will finally get the final paid evolution, Immortality, on the 11th. So we're going to come back to that. So first of all, let's go to the Rivals Conqueror. So you can see this too. So of course, the benefit is I believe you can do this in playoffs. So it's play one game in playoffs or finals and become immortal in your starting 11. Earn a 2+ max 2 for playstyles for your become immortal player. So for those of you that haven't qualified for the weekend league yet, that's why I said to you also to wait, because now you can do these in playoffs. So you could just go ahead and do what you got to do in playoffs, especially if you're already qualified for the weekend league. You can maybe finish off the remaining games. You just have to play one match. That's pretty easy. Play 3 and play 5 and then score 2. So like if you really, let's say you haven't done your matches yet, I think that's pretty fine. As you play champs naturally, though, during the weekend league, you'll basically finish these. It's fairly simple, just play 5 games. But don't forget, you got 9 days to do this, and then it's become immortal, whatever. So then you have the Rivals Conqueror. So score at least 1 goal in 2 separate rivals to become immortal, to earn a chance to be a 5-star weak foot or 5-star skill move. This is what I predicted before. It was similar to the future stars. It was going to be either a 5-star weak foot or 5-star skill moves. Look, I would say for the cam options, for all the cam options, I'd probably say you'll be leaning towards a 5-star weak foot or the skill moves. And I would say for the center mids also, especially if they run inside the box, so you got some late runners. Let's say you play a center mids as attacking players that run inside the box, especially using a 4-4-2. I would say with the CDM, I'd probably be more likely to go with a 5-star weak foot, because don't forget, when you have the ball with your CDM, most of the time you're either going to be shooting, you're not really going to be skilling with, or you shouldn't be skilling with your CDM. You don't want to be losing the ball with your CDM. So, another choice between 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. Unless there is a potential ability to choose a player that has existing 5-star skill moves, if I'm not mistaken. And that's play 2 rival matches become mortal. So, you can earn qualification points in this. And then it's to win the 4 rival matches to become mortal. Okay, so it's a bit more difficult. So it's a bit more, just to get what you need to do. So let's say, for example, you're waiting to the final date, play 1 FUT Champions game. That's fairly easy. So let's say, for example, the evolution comes on the 11th, which is very important. Let's say you were to do this on the 11th. The 11th, what day that is, that's a Friday. So let's say you was to wait for Friday. You can only play 1 FUT Champions games. Let's say, for example, you really wanted to wait 1 FUT Champion game. That's it. You pretty much get the 1 of 3. And then this one, for example, here, for the 1 skill move or weak foot, you just need to score 1 goal in 2 separate matches. So I think that's fairly easy to do. And then you got to win 4. So you see with other ones, you're just getting packs nonsense, right? But with this one, you have to win 4 matches of rivals. So maybe you can consider doing this, like maybe get 3 of them now. Well, it depends. Get 3 of them now if let's say you've already chosen your player, but we'll come back to that in a second. Apologies. Why is my alarms going off? I know my alarm's going off because I need to head off to the game. But look, as I said, I know you have to win 4 rival matches. I still wouldn't go hastily along. And the reason why is, there's other evolutions coming out. So I'm just going to show you what's progressed, right? So we go back here to the website. Now I'm just going to show you what's progressed. We go to the evolution, and then we end up going to the Become Immortal. Now, we're going to go to the first segment first. Where am I seeing it? Become Immortal. Here it is. Okay, whatever, right? So let's say for all these Become Immortals, it depends what position you're going for, really. It's up to you. I mean, I still wouldn't make that decision right now. But let's say, for example, you got the normal play styles. I'm going to say still wait, and I'll tell you why, okay? Because let's say we're going for the Canberra, which is the one I'm probably going to be leaning towards. Number one is that, okay, a lot of these cards, we don't know how many playstyles are required. Now, do let me know. I've not gone ahead. I made a tweet about this. Can someone let me know? I've been hearing such conflicting information regarding this. Is the only thing I'm not sure about, okay? So apparently, Neves already came. So this person over here said Neves already came with 2 playstyles, press proven and relentless, but I gave him tiki-taka and incisive, and then gave him technical and press proven. But he already had press proven, and I gave him anticipated 6 playstyle. So I was confirming to him, can you do 6 in total? So apparently, the 6 includes the previous playstyles, but some people are saying it's not. Now I'm going to do it on my second account probably in a day or so. But look, the point I'm trying to say is, look, on the 11th, normally evolutions come out on a Friday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. There was no evolutions that came out today, which is a Tuesday. So there's a potential an evolution could come out on Wednesday. You never know. And then one comes out on Thursday, the 11th. And that is when you have to do the paid evolution. Now, the thing is, we don't know in the paid evolution what the stats go up to. I know there's been some leaks, but honestly, I don't know. So I'm not going to sit here and ill-advise you and say choose someone now. Because even if I said choose someone, there could be potential, like we know the other evolution came out. There could be another evolution that comes out that you could use, for example, a player that's 75 or 85 rated and below, and you could actually tank that player up. Let's say, I don't know, it's like an evolution for bronze players, and you can make them 83 rated. Yes, you could choose a player now, and I completely understand that if you're limited in time, but I'd rather you wait just in case a combination evolution comes up. So I'm still going to advise you, I don't care what the rest of the community sheep want to do, I'm going to tell you that to wait until 11th. The only reason why you should make an opinion now is, for example, the Puppeteer. There's some evolutions. I believe one of them already expired. But some of these evolutions, I believe, expired yesterday. There was another one. So some of these evolutions, for example, I don't know which one it was. Was it Bomb Forward? Bomb Forward is expiring in 2 days. And so is Center Stage. So there could be a potential that these evolutions are expiring. And maybe you have your eye on a specific player that, let's say, I don't know, you're a Watford fan, for example, and you really wanted to do a Watford player. That is the only reason why I'd rush it. Now, why I still wouldn't rush it is because, look, I think we need to know what the evolution does. We know what the evolution does is, okay, it makes the stats higher. We know that the 88 is for cams and CDM's 86. That's relatively low. And that is why, for me personally speaking, at this stage of the game, you think it's not, but I want a CDM with 90 sprint speed. I want an attacker with 90 sprint speed as well. So when they got a Shadow or Hunter, they're almost maxing out. It's not like the olden days where you'll get the +9s. So that's why I'd say, wait, now we do know you do get Relentless, Block, and Trickster in order to make up of a regular max of 9 playstyles. So the way they were worded this, and this is the only thing that I'm not sure, so I admit I'm not 100% sure on. If you have 9 playstyles, how does this actually work properly? I know it's been something that's been testing it, but I'm not too sure because they say once a players reach a maximum of 6 regular playstyles and 2 playstyle pluses, they'll receive no further playstyles. So does that mean also if I get 6 regular playstyles, I notice in theory it should work, but could that also mess something up with the playstyle pluses? You never know with EA. Honestly, you never know. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not taking that risk. And also, this is the thing. A final evolution will be launched on the 11th. Okay. Now, on the 11th, the thing is, what does this evolution do? We know it's going to take us to a 94 rated. But we know we go from an 88 to a 92. But what's those stats upgrades? That is what we don't know. Everyone is claiming that they do know it unless someone's got some inside information. I don't know what it is. So, for example, this card, for example, let's say you evolve it all the way. Could there be another chance that maybe that evolution increases certain stats like agility and balance? And it could be very much likely. So what I'm going to say to you, as usual, my advice is let the sheep be sheep as usual. Make the best informed decision. I would say wait until the 11th. That way you got all the chains available, and then you're still going to have a few days to do the objectives. You can see you got 9 days and 23 hours. Even for the base one, so you got the, is it this one here? Is it this one? Which one is it? Honing your craft, I think it is. Look, you got 9 days. So in total, guys, stomp out. You're still going to have 1 week. In about 6 days to 1 week to still do it. And given in mind now we know that the champions one is just play 1 games in champs, and then we know they become immortal. So you could actually do this weekend league, or even do it on Sunday, worst case scenario. The only thing that might take some time is rivals, but you can do that whenever you want throughout the week. So I would say again, on the Friday the 11th, I will make a video, so stay tuned for that, where I explain what are the best options. I've already explained on my second channel what filters to use, but again, it's not advisable to hastily make a decision now. Okay, let everyone else do what they want to do. Every time I make this video, everyone always says, "Oh, I should have waited." Just wait. What? Unless you're going away on holiday, on business or whatever, on Friday, and you're going away for a week, then I understand. Otherwise, for now, wait till 11th, then make a decision. Let's see what this evolution does. And as I said, okay, there might be an evolution tomorrow. We don't know. There could be an evolution on Thursday. We don't know. The bronze evolutions, you never know, right? But some of these evolutions, they could stack. The only thing I'll tell you to do one now is, let's say it's your favorite team, favorite card, and some of the evolution, like bomb forward or whatever, they're expiring, then of course I'll understand. Or let's say center stage or whatever, any one that fits in. But that's my advice. Thanks for watching, and I need to head off now to get to the game. Peace out.